It's about to be live. All right, and we are live just in time for kickoff. A little late here. It's about 20 minutes past starting time, and this is because our bus did not get to school on time. So we got here about 4:15 or so, maybe about 4, and then some time to get changed, warm up, all that. So now looks like it's gonna be 30-minute halves. Walls passing a little around the back there to warm up because they didn't get a lot of time to, but they're already in a pretty good rhythm here. Tilly in the corner crosses it in, and the Coolidge keeper bats it down, but Nadia's there, passes it to Nola. Oh, too far.
That was a real chance to capitalize off of right at the start of the game. A real chance to capitalize off of right at the start of the game. Can you pull up a bit?
Yeah, so my name is Manny. I'm here with my color commentator Dylan, and we'll be covering this Coolidge game for you guys today. So looks like we have Nadia up front, Nola and Tilly on the wings, Maddie, Lily, and Claire in the middle, Maeve at CDM, and just 3 in the back today, Charlotte, Neve, and Price. So now after that goal kick, ball goes straight to Walls, and Tilly got a good shot off, but a nice save by the Coolidge keeper, and Noah's gonna let it go out of bounds for a Walls throw-in.
It's a good start from Walls. They've applied pressure constantly over these first few seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna see that a lot today. On here? I'm doing Game Changer. I can't do the Boxcast score though. Thank you. So we have Kip, our lovely athletic director, here today doing the score for us. So yeah, Lucy, our goalie, playing all the way out. She knows that there's not much threat from Coolidge, so she's in a offensive position. So now Charlotte plays it over to the near sideline. Tilly is there, gets it to Maeve. Maeve, she got tripped up a little bit, but it was clean, and it's gonna be a goal kick for Coolidge. So some notable players not in for Walls today. Well, we're going to cover this little run first. Tilly crosses it in to Nadia, but doesn't quite make it there. Now Claire has it, but loses the ball. Now Nadia takes a shot, and that's in the back of the net. Nice goal assisted by Lily in the middle.
It just looked like Coolidge couldn't get the ball out right there, and so Walls was able to capitalize off of that, and it ends up as a goal for Walls.
Well said. So as I was saying, there are some notable players starting on the bench. Kylie, Ellie, both probably the 2 best players on this team not starting today. And other than that, pretty solid lineup. We do have some absences due to being Yom Kippur, but I think Walls will handle business pretty easily here. Already have 1, and Coolidge can barely get it out of their own defensive third. Now Nadia hits Tilly in the middle. Tilly back to Nadia, and Nadia takes a shot. Another goal by Nadia. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of those. It is already 2-0.
There's nothing really to say about this goal. It was just good link-up play and not enough defense from Coolidge.
Yeah, so we have a couple freshmen on this team. Only Neve starting out of those. So probably as this game goes on, we're only 5 minutes in, it's already 2-0. So we'll probably see some more substitutions, getting those freshmen some playing time. Now Walls just passing around the back here. Neve gets it to Lucy. Now Lucy switches it over to Charlotte. Charlotte pushes up a bit, passes to Tilly. Tilly to the middle to Maeve. Maeve sees Price on the opposite sideline. A little confusion there, though, and Claire ends up taking it and ends up back to Neve. That's some nice play on the sideline here. Maddie making a little run and beats the defender. Back to the middle to Maeve. Oh, Maeve's got some space. I'd like to see her take a shot here, but instead she just passes to Nola. Oh, Nola just misses Nadia. But a good idea. So now going to be a goal kick for Coolidge. Going to be another opportunity for Walls to press up a bit. Alright, sorry about the little break, figuring out some charging issues. Now Tilly is going to pass it into Lily. Oh, I would like to see a shot from Lily there, but
just missed the far post.
Yep.
It looked like Coolidge was applying maybe a bit too much pressure on that sideline, because when Tilly, was it? Or
number 1?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Tilly.
When it was back pass in the box, there was just nobody there.
Yeah, Coolidge, has the same amount of players as Walls, but it really doesn't feel like it. Walls has kept these 3 in the back, Charlotte, Neve, and Price, so they have the added pressure of 1 extra midfielder. But even so, Walls appears to be everywhere, and Coolidge simply is not. But Walls, I like how they're playing it slow. There's no need to pile up the goals right now. So they'll just warm up a little bit. It's almost as a practice game to them. Not to jinx anything, but they're just working on their runs, as you can see there with Tilly in the corner. A nice cross by Nadia, gets intercepted, but Nola was there, couldn't quite finish the shot though.
It was a very good chance from Walls. It's unfortunate, it's the second time I think that they missed the back post like that.
Yep. And it just goes to show they've now had, I think, 5 shots already in 8 minutes. Probably 95% of possession, if not more. So they will be putting up a lot of goals today. And the corner's in from Neve. It was a nice ball. Nobody was there to receive it though. And Maeve's gonna take an outside shot. Oh,
very close.
Yeah, that's her spot, Maeve. She always plays between center offensive mid and center attacking mid because she can hit those outside shots. This one just goes off the far post though. So now yet another goal kick for Coolidge, and they're really making that goalie work. There's a lot of open space behind this goal, so she is running.
I think they should probably take it short this time, shouldn't they? They've lost possession on a lot of those long goal kicks. I think it would be maybe a bit smarter decision to just go short to like one of the center backs.
Well, problem with that is I don't know that once they get it to the center backs they can move it up very far because Wells's press is suffocating right now.
Yeah.
They've already got the ball back.
Back passing it to the keeper, try and build up again.
Yeah, Lucy really wants to get those touches because she's not going to be getting a lot of practice in goal. So she's basically the 4th center back.
You could have seen she's right on the halfway line, if you could see. Oh, just a bit too far for nut.
Yeah, Nadia wanted Tilly to make a bit more of a run there to the baseline, whatever you call it in soccer. But so she was a little frustrated by that, but there will be more chances. And that goal kick goes straight to Nadia.
That was awful.
Oh, and that was
A good save by the Coolidge goalkeeper.
yeah. If that was anywhere other than right to the keeper, that was probably going to be her third goal already.
Hat trick within 10 minutes, about.
Yeah, that's what it would have been, but couldn't quite get it. And the corner, it didn't produce anything, and it's going to be another goal kick for Coolidge.
It looked like they got a bit close there. Tilly just barely missed a header there. If she might have gotten her hat trick there, if she made that header.
Yeah, definitely an aspect I like to see Walls improve on in their game. Their corner kicks, their two corner kick kickers, which I believe are usually Neve and Kylie, are they give good balls into the box, but a lot of the time Walls has some trouble finishing. So it's good that they're getting a lot of practice today, and maybe they'll get a couple header goals.
Good link-up play down the sideline.
Yeah, some nice passing. Now Maddie's going to cross it in to Nadia. Oh, I would have liked to see Nadia let that go through. They had two attackers on the side. Oh, Charlotte takes a long shot. Roll gently into the keeper's arms, who boots it almost straight up. And I need to see some communication there out of Nadia and Tilly. Both of them up for the ball.
You can see back on the far sideline, there's nobody, like 2-on-1 over there. So it looks like Coolidge has been pressing sort of, but also chasing a bit. Maybe a bit too much chasing.
Yeah, Coolidge did a good job of clearing that there.
Is that a goal kick?
No, that's going to be I couldn't quite tell if it went out of the corner or not. I think it's going to be a corner. Yep, Neve is coming in. She is the lefty of the team.
Was Kylie one of the people that I was at today?
Yep, she's there on the bench somewhere. Oh, she's lying down. And yeah, watching on as Walls is already up 2-0. I know they're not trying to just completely demolish them right now, but I would have liked to see more than 2 goals. They do want to be playing as much time as possible, and they're probably trying to avoid a mercy rule.
Yeah. Give some more playing time for the new players.
Shout out Tilly.
They use that close sideline very, very effectively.
And that's good. Right, splits the uprights. Beautiful field goal right there. Unfortunately, doesn't count for anything in this game. Yeah, she got a little too far under that ball. And it's a good day to commentate. I don't have to pay much attention to the camera because it's mostly focused on one side of the field. You can see a Coolidge football practice on the other side over there, I believe, in helmets. So, supporting their team as well.
Great interception by Walls. You can see there's like 4 people on that far side, maybe 5, and just no Coolidge players.
Yeah, and on the opposite sideline next to our bench, we see it looks like May, Maddie, and Annabelle warming up to come into the game already. I like that move by Gio.
Still the first half. Seems like coaches are very confident on this win, as we are.
Yeah, I think maybe the current players, the players on the field right now, will play a little more aggressively. they might be coming off. As we see a ball from Maeve to Nadia. Now Tilly's got it. Tilly takes a shot. Ooh, that was a nice goal, but just off to the right.
Good technique there.
You get. Now another goal kick for Coolidge. Let's see what they do. She's eyeing down this near sideline, and it goes right to Tilly.
It goes right back to the Wallace team. This has happened at least 6 times now.
Oh, a nice move by Tilly.
Just nobody there to finish.
Yeah, that ball didn't quite have enough on it to make it
But
again,
it
but now
looks like-
Lily has it. Missed shot by Lily. And another one by Nadia. Coolidge, if nothing else, is just stacking the box, but eventually it goes in. I think that was Lily who scored that one. Or, yeah, Lily. You put it. So that's going to make it 3-0 with 14 minutes left in
The first half.
the first half. Yep.
15 minutes played.
So, and I think that was Neve who came off as well. Let's see. So Maddie came on, Annabelle came on, and May came on. So yeah, that's Price, Neve, and Tilly all who came off. So Gio already using the freshman, as well as just making a little play on the far sideline. Claire to Maeve, Maeve back to Annabelle.
Looks like they're a bit more reserved now. Scored 3 goals, I can't really blame them.
So now Coolidge technically got it above midfield. Oh, nope, not quite.
And Wallace has it.
Yeah, Wallace had it. No, it was well thrown either way, but I was hoping it might have gone past midfield. Did not, though. And so now Wallace is looking to chain some free throws together here.
If they can, I'd really like to see some switching of play. That would definitely increase the amount of goals scored, though. And that may be what they don't want for like a mercy rule, because they might want to get some more playing time in for their team.
Yeah, an interesting decision, by the way, here by some of the players. I see Lily, Nola, Maddie, among others, who all have eye black on.
That was it.
That's a nice ball to Claire, though, but she turns.
Back
Like to
pass
see her take a shot.
outside the box, crosses it in, and Coolidge players are there. They can't clear it properly.
Yeah, but they did a good enough job that Walls didn't score a goal there.
Yeah.
A couple good chances. So yeah, interesting decision by some of the players to wear eye black on a very cloudy day and with no sun in sight.
Who was that?
17.
Who?
17.
Okay, got that.
But, you know, maybe it's just for style purposes. And the ref is unhappy with, got injured player over there on the Coolidge sideline. She's going to hobble off. She says she stepped on her ankle.
And you were saying the Walls players were going to get injured.
Yeah. No, this game has not. You know, if this was maybe Wilson, they would have to be exerting themselves. But so far, they're playing slow, a lot of passing. And really, I wish. I mean, I hope that they continue this sort of play style.
I was a pass to Walls. But I agree, it's very exciting play style.
Yeah, I mean, if they can make this work against better
Great.
teams, that'll be great. And
Good
Maeve.
link up passing though.
Yeah, I mean that was perfect. Annabelle I think it went Annabelle Maeve, Nadia Maeve. That was some great passing. Some great passing there. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, Wilson definitely one of their weak points in that game was their ability to make those runs and get those scoring opportunities. So although Coolidge is not a very good representation of Wilson, if they can carry this play style into the future, they will be very successful come playoff time. Nadia. She's going to take it herself. And hat trick for Nadia.
It is 5-0.
Yeah, this is more what I was expecting, this sort of pace, and what we saw at the beginning of the game. Quick scoring. So far, freshmen have not been involved in such a meaningful way. Oh, okay, here we go. Now the fun is starting for Walls. Price, an outside back by trade, is now coming in for Nadia at probably striker. So we might even see later on in the game. Later on, we might even see Lucy come out from goal and play some striker herself. I know that's happened in the past. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Definitely going to be a lot of position switching today. Give players a chance to try out a new side of the game. And we already see that with Lily in the middle. I don't know that I've ever seen her play there. Usually on the outside, either on the wings or in the middle, or in the midfield. But today, center mid. So far, playing it well. She's had a couple nice passes, a nice goal. It seems like the scoreboard operator has missed a goal. It is 5-0. So, well, I don't know what we can do about that. Now Maddie's got a good chance. Oh, couldn't quite save it.
But you can see there they were chasing a bit and left the. What was it? Who was it?
Maddie.
Maddie? Sorry.
Yeah, Maddie.
Leaving Maddie wide open because they were chasing or following the striker, Price.
Another goal kick for Coolidge.
I guess they can't play that short like I was saying because Walls is really pressuring that. They really want that ball back on goal kicks because they can see they can capitalize off of it.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier if you can just receive a goal kick and score than to have to win the ball back. So they're trying to capitalize on those. Probably trying to make a run, but that's a nice play by that Coolidge midfielder. So now Maddie, two Maddies here, Maddie Salunga and Maddie Moffitt. Number 9 is Salunga. She's going to take the throw in. It's Maeve. And it's like there's a cloud of Coolidge players there. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of, or no, sorry, I think it's 8 out of 11 were in there. And yet none of them could jump on Maeve to get a steal.
This is what I was saying. It increased the amount of goals being scored if they could just switch the ball. Of course, that might, as I said, that might not be what they want, but it would definitely be exciting. Ooh.
Yeah, Maddie met with a wall of Coolidge players there. She couldn't get anything through, so she turns around and passes it back to the other Maddie.
Okay, that's okay. Good defense.
And Coolidge determined, if nothing else, to make Walls run a little bit
And this
and
is what
run
you
down
can
the clock.
see right here. Number 2, the right wing is nobody, almost nobody on them.
And yeah, as you said, there she is, wide open. Claire, does that go in?
Is that a goal?
No, went around the back, it looks like. No, wait. Nobody really is sure, I don't think. No, not a goal. Wait. They want replay? What does that mean? Oh, sub. Yeah, not a goal.
Not a goal. All right.
Went around the back. Just barely, though. That was a nice shot.
That was clear. And definitely you saw right there when the ball goes over to the left wing to Claire, there was almost nobody on them, or at least when she got the ball, and then all the Coolidge defenders followed it.
Although it looks like they have fixed the goal count. It's now up to 5. Somebody must have told them. And there are only 5 minutes left in this abbreviated first half. But it is 5-0. We've already seen one position switch. Price is up to striker. And we'll probably see more in the second half when they come out of their break. But in the meantime, maybe Walls can put up 1 or 2 more goals. And Walls playing nice in the middle. Maeve hits Nola. Oh, I thought Nola was going to let it through, but an equally good move to stop it. Now Claire, another outside shot. Oh, sails wide. Really good attempt. And again, now it's Kip, our athletic director.
How do you end up there?
I think he might have gone to get a different ball, and he's now on his way to get the last one. Yeah, you don't really have this problem with football. They don't bounce normally enough for it to really trail off. And that is what this field is, a football field. As well as a track. So now another goal kick for Coolidge. Oh, goes right to Nola. Oh, another shot just wide.
Where was the goalkeeper on that? It looked like she was right over on the left post.
Yeah, I don't know what she was watching for. Price did have that entire right side open, and it looks like she went for it, but just mishit it a little bit.
It was a good decision.
Oh, that ball made it through everybody somehow. And Maddie's there to receive it.
Down that far side. Ground cross.
And Maddie really isn't showing out this senior year. You can't do that. Wait, actually, I don't know if you can do that.
What happened?
She punted it straight up and tried to catch it. It might be the first time I've ever seen something like that. But yeah, Maddie. Oh, a nice shot by May. Oh, that was a nice save. Got her hands up. Nice. Alonga definitely took a step up this year. She had a very nice goal against DCI, I believe. And so far has been playing very well this game. As we see her powerful header upwards. So now Annabelle up to the wing to Claire, and she gets it back to May.
Playing from the back. They really have no intention to really aggress on the offensive side, because it looks like even when they're not pressing, they've still been able to get in the box. That was a good interception, though.
Yeah. And as this half is winding down, minute and a half left, Nadia and Kylie yelling excitedly for something to happen. I don't really know what. Throwing goes back to Annabelle. Annabelle to Lucy. And Lucy to Charlotte.
Good pass. Questionable touch, though. Goes down that far side. Nobody's there. But one of the Coolidge center backs is able to get to it.
Yeah, under a minute now. But Walls does have the ball on that near sideline right in the corner. So I'd like to see a little more urgency here. Maybe get a goal in. Maddie with a massive throw-in goes over Maeve's head. Now Maeve has Claire on the other side. I'd like to see her pass it, but instead takes it back. Annabelle to May, and May up to Nola. Nola's got space. It's Claire on the far sideline. Claire to the middle. Nice pass to Lily.
The bench was exploding at that point.
Yeah. Oh, Price puts a shot on goal, but not enough on it. And keeper falls on it. Now 5 seconds left in this half. She's just going to try to hold on to it. Punt it up, not let anything happen. And that's going to be the end of the half. So far, a pretty dominant half. For anybody watching on the stream, they fixed the scoreboard. And the score is 5-0 at half, okay? So it specifically goes out to Aaron Pollock, who is arguing that it is in fact 6-0. It is not 6-0. They fixed it. In case there was any confusion. So a dominant half. Now we get ready for our 10-minute halftime show, where we do nothing. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 10 minutes when the second half starts, and we'll await the probable position changes eagerly. So we are back from half. Coolidge already out there. Well, it's taking a little while to do the same. And Ellie and Kylie are both on the field now. So maybe we'll see an uptick in goal scoring rather than a downtick.
Who's off?
Let's see. Lily and Maeve are off for Kylie and Ellie. So pretty immediately, Wills gets the ball back off kickoff. Also another notable change, Lucy is out and Campbell Tiller is in. I don't know if she's played any minutes yet this year, but she's the freshman who's been kind of entrusted with the mantle of goalkeeper next year. She's being, Gio obviously used to be Coach Gio used to be a goalkeeper's coach. So maybe he can share some of the expertise as May takes a bit of a mistouch. I'll be passing over the play-by-play to Dylan. I'll pop my head in every once in a while and spit some color.
All right. Ooh, good pass. Just past the Coolidge defender. Stops and goes back. And they're going to keep playing it. It looks like they're going to keep playing it from the back and try and build up play. Just holding it by the center backs right now. Wall's keeping possession down the right far sideline. And, ooh. A bad pass from one of the center midfielders, it looks like, and Coolidge was able to push the Walls back towards the halfway line, but it doesn't seem like it's stopping them very much because Walls are back real close to the box, and it looks like the left wing is just not being covered as much as it should be.
Yeah, and one notable constant is that Price is still in at striker. So who knows? Maybe it's a late career position change in the works now. Testing it out. Who knows?
Or at least just for Coolidge.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't need to play her real position or her practice position if they're playing in pennies. Walls is pressuring in the box. Passes it to they seem to not really be wanting to really pressure the box and trying to score because they're constantly they're not seeing any open space. They're going back and restarting. It looks as if.
Oh yeah, Maddie just trucks that Coolidge back, and the ball never went out. So
It didn't?
The scramble, no, but no, Coolidge kicked out.
It's another Walls throw-in.
Yeah, something that we haven't seen so far this game much. The Walls' physicality. They play a very strong game, but because this kind of squishy Coolidge defense, they've mostly relied on passing and haven't had to really get their elbows out. But there we saw, as Maddie just ran over that midfielder, that they can also play physical.
It's a goal kick for Walls then after that ball goes out of bounds.
Okay, well.
In the box.
So.
Questionable goal kick goes right back to, is that May?
Yeah, that's May. It's Ellie with the ball.
But at this point, it really just looks like they're practicing because they keep going back to their back line and trying to build up again. It really doesn't feel like they're trying to pressure the Coolidge defense. Down to the far side. Up to the right wing. Yeah. Price tried making a run in there, but it was being blocked by two Coolidge defenders.
I think a common practice put into place when up by a number of goals and no sign of that slowing down, coaches start to put a touch limit on players. And so I don't think that's happened yet, as I've seen a couple players dribble a little bit. But I think there is now an emphasis on quick passing, and don't try to run too much with the ball. Just give it up quickly. So.
Ooh, good switch. A good ball. Questionable defending. Wall still has it. Goes to Price. Price trips or gets tripped. And they're going back to the center back.
So yeah, as I was saying, that could contribute to why they're playing around the back so much, because if they don't see something up front, they'll just end up playing it back.
Mm-hmm. Take over.
So now Wall's playing on the left sideline here. Kylie dribbles a little bit, and now she's going to have an open lane to cross, but instead turns around. Oh, puts the skates on the Coolidge defender. A nice ball to Price. Oh! And I would have liked to see that be her first goal today. I don't know if she scored any goals in her Wall's career, as she always, almost always, if not always, plays in the back. So I think they'll definitely be looking for Price to get her a goal.
Back to center midfielders, another questionable goal kick. And now they're pressuring the box, but the Coolidge defenders are all over that chance, and they're going to the center backs. Back down to the left wing, or the right left wing.
A very casual pass by Kylie there. Nice little heel.
Interesting.
Oh, there it is.
A chance, but it's saved by the Coolidge keeper.
That was a nice shot.
And you can see now, it looks like there's less of a scoring chance for them. A good touch, but you can see that they're not pressing. They weren't pressing as much for that as the ball rolls out on the far side. And I believe that's a Coolidge throw-in.
Yeah, I think now that they've got this comfortable lead, they'll be looking to just control the game, control possession. They don't necessarily need to press. And now it looks like Lucy's wearing Campbell's jersey is going to be coming into the field.
Possibly.
Almost definitely. She's warming up. Her and Nadia. Nadia might come back in, but Lucy definitely is.
Wall's really moving the Coolidge defense around. It's as if they're controlling them. A bad miss from one of the Coolidge defenders, and Walls has it again in the box. Passes it back to left center back, I'm pretty sure. And just outside the box to Price. Price has a chance, passes out to left wing. They could really be trying to attack or score here, but it looks like they're just like teasing the Coolidge defense or kind of playing with their meat before they try and score. That was a bad way to say it, playing with their food.
I think that there's quite a bit of focus on getting it to Maddie on the right wing and Price in the middle. So although some players like Claire, Kylie, Ellie, they've all had some clean looks, they've instead elected to pass it, give the ball up, which I think is respectable.
It looks like there's a confusion from the Coolidge back line there, as it looked like one of the Coolidge defenders was trying to clear it, but it didn't happen for her. Back line, they're doing the same thing again, slowly building up their offensive play. And again, a lot of short passes, as Manny was saying. Was that Rabona there?
I thought it might have been.
It looked like it, but it doesn't seem like it's accurate enough. But it also doesn't seem like the Coolidge defense can really hold on to the ball like that. And Walls has it back again.
I'd like to see Ellie take a shot here, but instead she's going to
Pass it down. Right wing, take a chance, and it's a good save, but didn't get it out properly, and Price scores. It's 6-0. And the Walls bench is riled up after that. And it also looks like there's 3 subs happening at the moment.
Yeah, that's going to be Lucy coming in for Nola, Neve going in for Kylie. Her short stint is done. And a bunch of subs.
Nadia.
Maeve and Nadia both coming on.
Oh.
Price and Charlotte both
Half the
subs.
team is like off the field from last possession. They're very comfortable with this victory.
Yeah, and that's where's Lucy at? Oh, they are playing in the middle. I'm honestly a bit surprised. Usually when they bring on goalies into the field, they'll put them up top. But instead, that's Neve there. Another.
Neve's up top.
She's a center back.
Oh, but she's
Very bright future. I've heard whispers that some rumors among other members of the team that she has a chance to go D1 later on in her playing career.
I didn't even know that. Definitely has the height to play as a center back, though.
Yeah, and she's only a freshman. She's already the tallest player on this team by a couple inches. So she's always a threat, especially if she can work on her hitters game. She can really score some goals in the box on corners.
Throwing for Coolidge is maybe the first one all game, as it seems. Walls not only have dominated possession, but also the throw-in chances. And here, Walls gets the possession back, as I was saying. Coolidge is struggling to make a tackle here that gets the ball back, as Walls passes back to the back line. Coolidge is leaving a lot of space for Walls to move up, as Neve really forcing herself through, and it goes down to the left wing. Oh, and a shot, and it's saved by the Coolidge keeper.
That was a good idea there. Claire looked like she was just going to pass it back to the middle, but takes a bit of a turn and puts a shot on goal. And unfortunately went right to the goalie, but I like the idea. Probably fooled most of that team. Oh, I don't like Neve shying away from that one.
Yeah.
Some stern words with the coach, probably.
And you're saying she has a D1 future. She'll definitely have to try and go for those headers.
Yeah. Or at least control them on the way down. And we see Kylie exiting the bench with all her stuff, so I think
She definitely.
yeah, she just came off in that last round of subs, so
That probably
she's
means
gonna have to leave.
that the rest of the subs aren't going on again, unless of course like they score a few more times. Now it looks like Walls are playing a tiny bit more aggressively, passing it back to the center. Again, Coolidge making a decent interception, but they just can't get it out to the right position.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Claire. A little casual by Ellie there, getting to that pass.
A good interception though. Walls is able to keep possession, and there's nobody pressuring Walls, who's now on the far line.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, that was really cheeky. A goal by Maeve, as it looks. Maybe not, but
Yeah, that was Maeve. Yeah, that was a great goal. She saw her lane, saw her opportunity, and puts it right over the goalie. A bit of swaz on it as well.
well, you can put some swaz on it if you're up 6-0.
So there are plans to record a TikTok, which you will see if you follow at Barstool SWW on Instagram or on Walls Soccer on TikTok. That will definitely be recorded after the 7-0 result. No spoilers until it comes out, but big shout out to Demetrius the Mamas, DDR, beloved editor of TikTok content. He'll be putting together something special. Now Lucy's got it.
It's
Oh,
a 2-on-3, and she looks like she's trying to finish and just can't. She's unable to finish.
Yeah, her and Charlotte have moved up to the top, but Lucy a goalie, Charlotte a center back. So I think this is another case of Price, where they're trying to get their back player as a goalie. Oh, Lucy had some space there. I would like to see it pass to her, but instead Neve taking up the sideline. Nice run. Oh, and a cross. Nobody's there.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like a cross could get to anyone, as Wall's now back outside the box. Crosses in. Nobody's there. But Walls is able to, and Coolidge is able to press and block the shot before it can have a chance.
Come on, Lucy and Charlotte, this is the game!
As you can hear, Heather, Nadia's mom.
Ooh,
that was a
good shot.
And Neve also with one of the stronger legs on this team. She takes a lot of the free kicks in the defensive third. And that was a nice shot, but just a little too high.
Now, 14 minutes left in the second half. As Coolidge are lining up for yet another goal kick. Yet again, this time it looks as if Coolidge had taken possession for slightly longer, but it still ends up for nothing.
A little more fight in them that time. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, possession? No, I thought they might have had a chance to get a pass midfield, but Ellie was there to stop it.
And it looks like Wall's now doing the exact same thing, getting close to the box. And good vision by Neve, but it does not look like the right wing was ready for that.
Yeah, that was a nice ball. Maybe a bit too hard though, because I was coming in hot, and Maddie instinctively raised her arms up. It's gonna be a handball, and now she's hurt too, so she's gonna get robbed of at least a couple minutes of these final 13.
Unfortunate. And looks like someone is now going on for her.
Yeah, that's Nola. Played left wing all of the first half and a bit of the second.
Not looking like the left wing is being used very much right now, as Wall's building up. Now the left wing is being used. Coolidge fighting off Walls, fighting off the left wing and kicking it out for what looks like a goal kick. Oh, actually, apparently it's a corner kick.
Yeah, and that's going to be Neve taking it. She could go for an Olympico here. She's a lefty. She can put the right kind of spin on it. And looks like she might have been going for it, but didn't quite have enough on it and gets kicked out. She's going to have another chance, though.
Another chance. Another corner at the same spot.
Remember, they're not playing the sport. They're on the sideline.
Neve setting up again. Do you think she's going to go for it again? Well, not this time. Nobody's there, but Walls just cannot finish.
Yeah, that was May with a good look. And it was a nice shot, but hit the crossbar, although not the one you usually think of when talking crossbars in soccer. That would have been the crossbar of the uprights.
For football again.
For football.
Which may have made, if we counted football points, it definitely would have scored more than Coolidge has so far, as the Coolidge goalkeepers needing somebody to tie their shoe again.
Yeah, those
as they take the goal kick. It may not have been the best decision to take it, as now Walls has it close to the box. It looks like the shoe's been tied and they're up to a full force Coolidge, but still they're letting Neve get close into the box and almost scoring, but it was blocked before Neve was able to get a good shot. This goal kick. Oh, that was questionable touch or pass at that. Not sure what Coolidge was trying to do, and Walls has it back at the center back again. You're seeing May is getting a lot of touches as the ball being pushed up, passes it in. Ooh, and there it is, 8-0. The Coolidge defender just committed a bit too early, and Charlotte, I'm pretty sure, was able to weave around the Coolidge defender and have a one-on-one with the keeper, which at this rate was probably almost always going to be a goal for Walls.
And that was great vision by Neve in the middle there. Not a quality you typically attribute to a center back, but she saw that passing lane, hit Charlotte in stride, and she had a nice easy shot past the goalie. So now that's going to be Ellie, Claire, and Maddie Salunga coming off, and I don't quite catch Maeve, Tilly, and Lily coming on.
As the clock is about to run past the 9 minutes left in the second half. Kickoff for Coolidge, and what was supposed to happen there as Coolidge gives up the ball and Walls quickly building up, now threatening the box as Charlotte running around Coolidge defenders, but looks like they've kind of left off the pressure, and it was a good ball into the box. A missed touch by the Walls, by the striker, and Neve with another shot. It had good power, it just went straight. It went right to the goalkeeper, unfortunately.
And now it's Neve and Lucy that are the focal points. Well, Charlotte's still up there after her goal, but I think it's mainly Lucy and Neve that this Walls team is trying to get the goals for.
Neve has it again, running down the sideline. Got that. Oh, it was a good cross, but unfortunately nobody was able to come on the other side of it.
Now another goal kick for Coolidge. And a sub on for them. Number 2, let's see if they switch pennies. Yep. So, nothing really interesting happening in the last couple minutes. But still 7 to play. Could see a 10-0 here. I wonder.
Play's been paused because it looks as if one of the Coolidge players needs to put on his penny, or needs to put on a new penny.
Yeah, there's a sub. So the girl came off and gave.
And we were saying this before the game. We were saying that it's kind of embarrassing that Coolidge has to put on pennies at home.
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily embarrassing for them. It's more of a. Oh, there it is.
Hold on.
Oh. Lucy just got under it and chipped it up right to the goalie.
Yeah. That could have been 9-0 with 6 minutes to play.
But yeah, it's it looks like somebody's injured there. Might be the goalie. But
maybe.
It's actually, I think, mostly Walls' fault. They are the away team. They shouldn't be wearing white.
Yeah.
They should have been wearing their away colors, would be gray. And so, obviously, as the away team, they don't really have any pennies on hand, so Coolidge was forced to put them on. So it's slightly a lack of class there from Walls. And the goalie has gotten up. She looks to be okay. She can walk as the athletic trainer runs over.
Walls, on the other hand, having a team talk as the goalkeeper is slowly being walked off the field, most likely for a new goalkeeper to come in. And it looks like they're putting their home shirts on, so no penny it looks like for the new goalkeeper.
Alright, well, you know, give that word the neighborhood.
I can't do both.
Are you a teacher?
Oh yeah, something that I just heard that we learned before the game, and I forgot to mention. This is the first year that Coolidge has had a team since I've been at Walls. I think longer. So I'm honestly somewhat impressed with the caliber of the team and how they have quite a few. Like, they have enough players. That's something you don't see a lot in NCAA with many sports. And they put up a good fight here. Although they haven't controlled possession well, they have had some nice interceptions, some nice clearances, and obviously against this Walls team, it's an accomplishment to only get 8 goals put up against you.
Mm-hmm. Well, not always a good accomplishment at that.
I would say it's a good accomplishment, because I think it could have.
That they didn't forfeit at halftime.
Yeah, I think it very easily. I mean, obviously, Wells was not playing as hard as they could, or as aggressively as they could, rather. But this game could have easily been 20-0 if they tried, and if they had the time.
It looks like the objective in this game after the first few minutes has really been to rather than, or maybe even from the start, rather than like really trying to win this game, it was really just to get their players having some playing time or being able to practice a bit. And with the pennies, it kind of influences that narrative, I guess, because as you can see, a practice game probably would have had pennies. Oh, and it's a howler from the defense, and Neve slots it in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That center back didn't know the ball was coming to her, and Neve jumped on it. Very good awareness by her.
Yep.
So that's going to be her goal for the game. Now it's just Lucy out of the original center backs,
and
out of the original back line. He needs to score.
Definitely, the objective for this game was playing time rather than trying to win this game. It's not been a contest since probably even the second goal.
Now, I will say, although it was unfortunate how the bus didn't come and they had to Metro, of all the games that could have happened in, this was definitely one of the better ones. They got to warm up on the field, just some nice passing. They don't have to run too much this game. Little chance of injury. So,
yeah, because also they did not warm up.
Lucy, you got 4 minutes.
Yeah, they did some passing drills.
But besides that, there was not much else.
Yeah.
And you can see that the passing drills has definitely been, like, besides playing time, has been the other, like, tactical motive for them, because they've been passing a lot and making runs and short passing, which is tried to, or has effectively kind of like made the Coolidge defense be moving towards the ball rather than keeping squad width. And so multiple times you see it, especially in the first half, pointed out, there's just like nobody. Even now, there's not really anyone. Like, there's about 1 or 2 people past the near post towards the far post as that corner goes out for another corner.
All right, I'm being alerted that gray is our home color, which is stupid because white should be the home team.
That's only because you play baseball.
Maybe
As
it's just
the
a
goalkeeper was holding near post, and that could have been a 10th goal for Walls. As even now with so many players, Walls are running through the defense like there's maybe 4 or even less, maybe 3 actually.
Yeah, I don't know the exact rules of kit wearing.
There's about
in soccer,
5 people marking the ball at the moment, and the Coolidge is still unable to get the ball back.
Anyway, if I'm wrong about the white, that's soccer's problem, not mine. They should. Your home color should be white. I will stand by that.
I guess gray isn't the best color for a home kit. And speaking of which, that usually either the home kit has color or is white, as many is saying, as the ball is skied and made for another field goal, as the clock has just run down past the 3-minute mark.
And so 45 seconds left until 2, which is when the refs will take over. I doubt they'll have much additional time to input because they want to get this game over with. It's very clear who's going to win. Not a lot of stoppages. There was a little bit with that goalie
Charlotte,
switch, but other than that.
Going in the near post. Ooh, what happened there?
Hey, they say you got to put your body on the line, and she used her body to block that shot. Valiant.
It looked a bit like she was using her hand, but
No,
at this point,
it hit her. I think it hit her in the stomach, and she doubled over.
that would make much more sense then. But also at the same time, the refs probably don't really have to call any handballs at this point.
Yeah, they only. I think there was one earlier on, back when it was 3-0 or so, when it just bounced off a Coolidge player's
Going
hand.
in for the corner. Ooh, and it looked like, who was that? That somebody in the middle backed off from catching the corner and possibly even scoring. As Neve gets the ball again at the edge of the box, passes it back, and it looked like for a second, ooh, that was a good link-up play. But I was saying it looked like for a second that they were gonna take the goalkeeper on outside the box. Ooh, and the center back is unaware of the ball rolling, and Neve again is able to capitalize and take the ball back right where the goalkeeper does not want it to be taken. As, ooh, what? Oh, and
Two missed chances by Lucy there.
as the ball went back and forth between Coolidge players and Lucy, and it definitely could have been a goal there. It was hard to see what was going on.
All right, Lucy, this is it.
As Neve takes another corner. And again, Coolidge is crowding the near post, even though the rest of the Walls team is outside the near post. And the ball goes towards the near post, and Walls still gets it somehow, as Abigail is passed back. Oh, what?
Oh,
that was a shot.
No, that was
looked
actually
like-
a pass. Although
it was a
shot, but she wanted Lucy to break away there and go for a tap in. Lucy was
was
on
very-
the same page as Tilly.
But it was very close to being on target or on net, as the game ends 9-0 for Walls.
Yeah, all around good game by Walls. I love the passing, love the link ups to runs, and got a couple nice shots on goal.
Definitely how Walls was playing that game was very exciting. They were very aggressive and pushing, and it really was a good performance by them. Definitely a confidence booster for Walls. 9-0 thrashing defeat for Coolidge.
Yeah, so they'll have Bullis on Friday, 2 days from now. I don't know much about the Bullis team, but definitely this will carry them in a positive mood. They've had a couple nice results recently. Tied with GDS on Monday. Definitely a game they could have won, but at least they didn't lose. That Kylie free kick in the final minutes definitely helped with the morale from that game. So that'll be us signing off as they high-five their opponents.
In a show of respect for their opponent.
And tune in. Let's see, what time is it? 5:36. The boys' game with Cardozo should just be starting. So if anybody here wants to tune into that one, go ahead, and we will see you guys another time.